Xenoblade Chronicles was an absolute masterpiece of a game, leaps and bounds ahead of its time.
Talk all you want, because those words will be your last!
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was a drastic departure from the deeply chaotic, twisted, often morally conflicting game that was its predecessor. Although it had a massive cast of some of the hottest waifus of any Nintendo game. And now that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has launched, players and reviewers alike are left absolutely astonished. Before we go any further, I just want to take a moment here to thank all of the absolute chads and chadettes that support this channel via Patreon. You're all freaking legends. Seriously, each and every single one of you. I would offer to give each of you a kiss, but I suffer from severe intimacy issues. Additionally, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest MMO gacha and gaming news, take a second here to follow Mrs. Stix and I over on Twitter. We tweet daily. Mashable goes on to claim the game is Nintendo's most unsung series at its best. Eurogamer stated that it is an absolute JRPG masterpiece. Inverse has suffered emotional damage after playing. Digital Trends admits that this is the best RPG story that they have played in ages, and these reviews just go on and on. I was curious how social media was receiving the game, and went on to notice that Twitter is mostly abuzz with 3 different things. 1, Lance is a starving child and needs meat. 2, every goddamn person is thirsting over Ethel, and don't get me wrong, I completely understand why. And 3, the game is close to, if not surpassing, the original somehow. Now after this, I decided to go on over to the dedicated subreddit for the game, and the sentiment is pretty much the same. Absolutely rave reviews across the board, very little in terms of criticism, arguably one of the most incredible storylines in recent JRPG history, booba, but that wasn't it. Yeah, players and critics who rarely seem to agree on anything are both of the opinion that this game is a contender for the best game of 2022, but at the same time, despite what individuals think, money speaks louder than words. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 sold 1 million copies over the course of its first month, and that was panned by quite a number of players and critics. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is riding a wave of positive ratings from players, from critics, and from streamers. And while we're likely not going to see full earnings for a few weeks still, it seems as though Monolith, the devs behind the game, seem to have hit their minimum target in terms of sales within 24 hours of the game launching. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is already a success in the eyes of Monolith, so much so that they have already teased Xenoblade Chronicles 4 for some time in the future. I've been playing this game non-stop for almost 24 hours now. I dare say it's even better than Tales of Arise, probably the best JRPG that I've played in years. I cannot put this game down. I didn't stream yesterday because I was too busy playing this, and I probably won't be streaming today because I need to keep playing. I honestly didn't want to even post a video today because of this addiction that I have to this game. It's crippling, inhibiting, it's horrible in the most incredible way. If you guys haven't already, then you absolutely need to play it. It's too good to miss. Although, you know, if you're not into JRPGs, then I totally get it. So with that in mind, maybe one of these videos will better suit your current needs.